What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. And we have a great guest this morning that you love, and he's the one that does everything, Eric Simmons. Good morning.
Morning. How are we doing this morning?
We're doing good. See, so we got Eric, producer Eric back there dialing us in. We got Mike. Oh, he's not here. There he is.
No Mike today.
We got no Mike today. So we got producer Eric and me rocking and rolling here on the set of What's Up North County Morning Brew. So thanks for tuning in. But we had an awesome weekend. Eric, what did you do this weekend?
Basically, I went down to the bar, went to the Walnut Hills, had some fun.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't get to that Walnut Hills in San Luis that the veterans put on, that was amazing. That was such an emotional, for me, I don't know about you, dude. That was it was a pretty intense moment just to see all the Vietnam veterans cruising around and just knowing that, their lives changed forever, during and after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was really cool. I got to see the veterans that got bussed down from up north, and it was nice. I got to learn a lot about the history of the Vietnam War.
Yeah, and I think the little education piece that we walked around with the instructor that spoke about each of the installments on the wall and on the semi was pretty cool as he explained, where things were, where the presidency and, the changeover in their campaign. And then we moved over to, the members that were lost, and then the members that are still with us, but yet were still with us after the war, but, passed for elements that were from the war.
Yeah.
And then it was funny because I was sitting there looking at the part where they had the cans. They're basically their food. I forget the name of them. It's MID or
MREs.
MRE.
Yeah, MREs.
And one of the gentlemen was sitting there looking at it. And he had his Vietnam hat, as they do, and they wear so proudly, which is awesome. He was talking and he was saying that he never got that for Thanksgiving. And, it's basically 2 cans of whatever there was inside of it. But he said his were different, meaning that what that was displaying was much better than what he got. So really, these guys didn't get much of anything. And then, of course, their welcoming home, party wasn't
Too
as
welcoming,
much.
yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't very welcoming.
Yeah, it wasn't a party.
So I got they got candy, and candy and cookies was their favorite thing to get shipped over when they're at war. They got really excited about that. That's what all the veterans were saying.
Right, and then the concept of the wall, which was a 4-day process to choose the winner of the design, turns out to be a 21-year-old college student. Female that has no military ties or anything like that, but she designed, and unanimously they selected this wall design.
Yeah, she was a young lady from China, actually. So she had, basically no war experience. She just really did a great job, I thought, on that wall, though. It was really nice.
Yeah, and it was so awesome. It was super muddy, but it was
pretty muddy.
Yeah, I mean they're in Cal Meadows,
Yeah.
But it was well worth it. I took the boys down there, took the wife down there. We got a chance to see some photos on the wall that we have ties to here on the Central Coast and the North County, and then like I said, looking at all the names on the wall and just kind of doing that whole path through from left to right was pretty intense. And so, I mean, I don't know how these guys do it, because, I mean, I was kind of getting choked up a little bit just because it was, I don't know. I think it was just the emotion of just being there and kind of putting your head, and taking your body out of this, time zone and putting it in there and kind of feeling and seeing and thinking, what if,
Yeah, no, that's, it could happen again, and that's the sad part. History repeats itself.
Yeah.
You know, I sat there and was watching the video. You know, the video on the other side, on each side of the truck, I should say.
Right.
I was sitting there, and the veteran was standing there with me, shoulder to shoulder, and he just broke down and cried. And I broke down and cried a little bit too. I was taken back. It was very. I can only imagine what they went through out there. It was very sad.
Well, and I mean, like I said, I mean, and I know you are too, and I know most everybody that I know are very supportive of our past, present, and future military men and women.
Hell yeah.
And so it's nothing other than thanking a veteran for their service, and they can't get enough of that. I actually had a gentleman. A couple years ago, I thanked him for his service, and he gave me a card, and it said, it was basically he said, thank you for thanking me for my service. My service was given for our freedom. I can't remember the whole read, but it was cool because he had these cards of. And then on the back, it had something funny. I forget what it was, but it was something because people thank him, quite a bit. And he got to the point where he's like,
here's a card.
Yeah, but it was kind of cool, and I still have that card. But it's just a reminder that these men and women, I think there was 8 women that served in the Vietnam conflict. I think we should call it conflict because I think that's what it was, but. 8 women, but the men, these guys, wear their hats, they wear their Vietnam hats.
They wear it proudly too, especially for what they got when they came home,
Absolutely. So, if you guys are out and about and you guys are at dinner, lunch, breakfast, and you see a veteran over there, pick up their tab,
Thank them.
They love that. And, it hits you right here, right here. So, but Eric, you made a pretty cool video. Right?
Yeah.
Let's check that out, guys. This video is really cool. It's about the Wall That Heals. Some of the pictures and the video that was down here in San Luis that we got exposed to. And it's only been here. This is the second time, and the first time it's repeated itself around the country. And it came back to San Luis Obispo. And so, guys, if you didn't make it out there, guys, you missed out. But enjoy this video that producer Eric made. Wow, guys, thanks for watching that. That was super awesome. Thanks, Eric, for putting that together. And we want to thank our veterans for that time and that service that you guys provided for us.
Most definitely.
So that was super awesome, Eric. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you.
So, yes. So what else, man? We had a great weekend. A little bit of sun, huh?
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. I couldn't believe it. It was nice. Hey, I got a question for you, though.
Yes.
Have you drinking a cocktail lately?
I did. I had a cocktail on Saturday. So you know what? To be real honest with you, dude. I could have gone. I mean, it feels weird, but Saturday was my anniversary.
Right.
So we actually went down to the wall with the kids, with the boys, came back, dropped them off, did a little bit of vintage shopping, hunting, looking, which there's some pretty cool places that we stumbled onto in Santa Margarita.
Right.
Which one was that reclaimed or dang it, I forget there's a big blue building right in the middle of Santa Margarita.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I walked in there and I thought it was a paint shop of some sort, and it was some women in there, and they were just finishing up a leather class with Cuesta, and the kids. So it wasn't all like just kids, but there were some adults there too. But they were there making belts, making their own.
Oh, leatherworks.
Yeah, their own Western
That's what
belt.
that is, right? They do leatherworks, saddles, and all kinds of other stuff, right?
Yeah, but the cool thing is she showed. So they're making saddles right now. For Daryl Hannah.
Oh wow!
And then they just got done making a saddle for somebody else. It was a popular name and I forgot. But the cool thing is the saddles are like a third of the weight.
Huh.
They're so we picked up the saddle, and everybody knows when you pick up a saddle with the stirrups and everything, all the leather. I mean, it's a piece of.
It's heavy. I do it.
It's a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
And this was pretty dang light the way that they make these things, and they're all handmade. And so I was like, wow, that is really cool. And so they had the finished product, and then they also had the product that they were just getting started to.
Okay.
And so she said they make about 2 saddles a month. They're pretty backed up. And then they also have some hides.
Oh, okay.
And
did you buy any hides?
I did it.
Why not?
You
had a couple cocktails. You should have had a little,
Okay, but so these are going to be the hides that you're not gonna see in your
like on
your Amazon purchase hides or whatever you want to call it.
Right, yeah.
These hides are legit. I mean, there's rabbit hides, and they have the whole head, the head, the snout,
like trapping hides.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Some of these hides look like they were still real.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. But it was a pretty cool little shop there in Santa Margarita.
Oh.
So love to have them on and talk about their story.
100%.
And but anyways, so cruised through there, and me and the wife went to Cool Hands.
Okay.
And
is that where it all started?
That's where it all. Well, yeah, that's where it all started. Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't. It's not one of those things to where it's like. I had my wife finished 2 drinks before I finished my first one.
How'd you feel? Like is it like a euphoria after you have your first drink and you're like, oh god, I'm Popeye now.
No,
I want another one.
No, I only had 3, which normally I was just drinking a Johnny Walker Black and Waters, Scotch and water.
Right.
And it was just, and I think we were there for 2-3 hours.
Oh, is that the Black and Shits?
Huh?
Is that what you meant by Black and Shits?
Black and Ship?
Hey,
what?
Text me something weird.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No. I know what you're talking about. No. But no, like I said, I could have gone forever. But, it was... Had a couple, and then it was fine. I had a headache when I got home, though.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think you're just getting ramped up for the lake, dude, because the lake's going to tear you up. It's going to tear you a new one if you don't watch it. It's going to be a exciting summer for Randy Doty.
Yeah, well, we got to be careful with that because now the lakes are full and there's a lot more places to do stupid things from.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right.
But yeah. So what else we got going on here? What time is it? It is 7:52. We got Lori Bryant calling here.
Lori Bryant will be calling?
Yep. She'll be calling here in about 8 minutes. But let's talk about some local stuff. What do we got going on around here? We got.
What would you like to talk about?
Let's see. How about Tascadero? City of Tascadero just announced their
concerts?
Yeah, their concerts in the park.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do that one. Let's check that one out.
All right.
City of Tascadero just announced their lineup.
Yeah.
Starting June 17th with the DJ Project. So they are a local country and blues rock band.
The JD project?
The JD project.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Have you seen them before, huh?
I have not seen them, but like I said, they have a huge following.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of these bands that are playing, DV8, let's see, the Rockin' Bees.
I heard of Deviate.
DV8.
I heard they're really good too.
We have a lot of interesting talent on the Central Coast here.
Right.
You know, I mean, Unfinished with the Beatles, Painted Red Music. I mean, all these bands are really, really cool, and they bring a little different, element and a little different feel and vibe,
right.
To Saturday Night Nights. But the cool thing is City of Atascadero is ramping up their whole event calendar too.
City of Atascadero is taking off, man. I am very excited for them because everybody in that community. Probably should go to Mia. Everybody in that community is excited about Atascadero. Businesses are doing well, and it's a community. And I got to meet some of those nice business owners on Thursday, and everybody there was.
Oh, that's right. You were at the mixer.
Yeah, it was a great mixer, man. And it was a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of interesting people. And wherever my camera. Thank you guys for helping me out with my wine pouring and all that. So
we had Escalar Wines there.
Shout out there.
One of our sponsors.
Yeah.
And producer Eric there, and I think there was even a picture that somebody snapped of you that Sabrina from the VFW.
Dude, I gotta say something though. I was all smiles that day and talking to everybody, and Sabrina got me a picture where I was just like.
It definitely looked staged though.
It did?
Yeah,
I didn't even know she took the picture. I was just laughing. I was like, "Oh gosh, I look like I'm a mean guy there," but I'm really not.
Yeah, and so it was at the plaza right there at the south end of Atascadero, right?
Yeah,
right close to Kerberell.
Yeah, it was the plaza that Irish Oaks is in.
Okay.
So Irish Oaks. I can't remember the others. There's a Mexican food restaurant right next door.
Right. That's the new restaurant that just came in. I think. In the last year, that took over the Chinese buffet
Was
area.
there a Chinese buffet there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Saw the Santos brothers there.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were having a good time. And it was a good time. I think Atascadero is really blowing up, man, and they're really doing a good job in that city.
They got a lot of events planned and checking and coming. You got the Taco Fest coming.
Yeah.
You got the craft beer, event coming.
Oh, you're ramping up for that, aren't you?
Well, like I said, it's just for me. It's enjoying the environment. It's enjoying the activity.
Yeah.
Last year, Randy, would have been beer bonging, craft beers. This year, Randy, is going to be just enjoying the taste and enjoying the people around me.
You're a liar, dude.
I'm gonna
You're
try.
Such a liar. I don't even believe that for a minute.
I'm gonna try, man. That's
Lord.
hey, but guess what? You know what I did is I proved to myself that I could go, 2.5 months without craving, needing, can't socializing. A lot of people think that you can't socialize because you don't drink anymore, or trying not to drink, so you stay home, but. That's not the case. I did everything. Hell, I flew in an airplane.
That's true.
Up in the air, 37,000 miles or feet or whatever it was in the sky.
Yeah.
Without any enhancements.
Well, I got to say something, and this is God's honest truth. When you were sober, I couldn't understand a word you said. Excuse me, I couldn't understand a word you said. Now you've been drinking, I understand every word you say. Thank you, sir.
You got it. Well, that's the beauty of it, guys. So make sure that you guys follow City of Atascadero.
Yes.
Visit Atascadero. For all their cool events because they got some really cool stuff, and we're gonna hopefully bring all that information to you.
Yes.
So what else we got? We got
Lori Bryant should be calling in here shortly.
Yeah, Lori should be calling any second. We got about 3 minutes, and we got one more.
Okay.
So let's talk about Kennedy Club Fitness and working out.
Okay.
So, do you plan your food, your eat around your workout environment, or do you just eat whatever?
So basically, I woke up and had a donut this morning and some coffee.
And you're going to the gym?
Yeah, I'll go to the gym and sit in the sauna and relax.
Sweat it all out.
Yeah, sweat it all out, baby.
Right on.
All my toxins.
So the latest trend now is if you're a bodybuilder really trying to bulk up, get ready for the summer. And I think I don't know if my son's doing this because they're both into working out and
Right.
getting as big as possible. But the latest trend is getting a lot of protein. Right.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's been all the trend since the Arnold era. Back in the 60s and 70s.
Arnold.
But the latest trend is getting a amount of protein through dog food.
Oh.
So the viral trend sees amateur bodybuilders eating dog food for protein.
That's one way. Look, I want to look at this picture. These two guys are like, yeah, dog food's the best, and this girl in the background's going, they got the stinkiest farts ever. I have to get the hell out of here. Look at her face, dude. She's got stink face. She's like, oh, this stinks so bad. You see that?
Yeah, this is funny. So bodybuilders are utilizing a new way to get an ample amount of protein in their diet. Their diet dog food, and yes, it is dog food. Gym rats will do anything to get the gains for the days, and that includes eating dog food. So would you eat dog food as a alternative to chicken sandwich or protein shakes or anything like that?
Dog food is dog food, man. I mean, have you smelt that stuff? I mean, are we talking like, is it like the dry food, or are we talking wet food? I mean, are we talking like we can put it in like a little soup and
kibbles
eat
and
it?
bits? No,
Kibbles and bits?
Kibbles and bits.
No way.
Yeah.
They're eating dry dog food.
Listen, fitness influencer Harry Clarissa 21 took to his TikTok to try kibbles and bits oven roasted beef with spring vegetable and apple flavors, after discovering that the dog food has around 600 grams of protein in the food.
Oh my God.
It's for the gains. Bodybuilders will do anything for the gains, apparently.
Dude, that stuff must give you the worst gas ever. I mean, just think about that. Just like...
So I don't think you're going to find any dog food on the supplement shelf at Kennedy Club Fitness.
No.
Good.
No.
I don't think we're going to see any of that kind of stuff.
Speaking of which...
Speaking of which, what?
We have those Kennedy Club Fitness giveaways.
Yes, actually we do.
We don't need to do it right now, but we could talk to the
we'll talk
audience about it.
And we got Lori Bryant with Slow County News calling in right now, and we are going to get the latest and greatest of what is happening in the North County. Lori, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are doing super awesome. How was your weekend?
It was yesterday was a little windy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was like it rained, I guess, from midnight till I don't know what time, and then it was like living in Kansas for a little bit there. But I guess today we get clouds, and then guess what happens after midnight?
The sun comes out?
No.
Oh no. We are
another rain.
Oh my gosh. But
I know. It's like I don't know. But hopefully this storm won't be as bad. But again, it'll be Tuesday morning. It'll be hopping probably. Right now we have no accident. Well, there was a truck that went through North River Road in Australia, the river crossing, and he didn't make it. But nobody got rescued or anything. I'm not sure the truck. I don't know how bad the truck is, but I guess they got it out somehow this morning. But we don't have any other accidents to report. The roadways are clear so far, and now I'm going to jinx it. And yeah, I guess it's just going to be the weather. The weekend was pretty mild. St. Patty's Day got a little crazy at Cal Poly, but other than that, that's it.
Was Randy there? We have any pictures of Randy there?
I didn't see Randy in the videos, but if he was there,
no, Randy was at the video. So Lori, so have you been seeing these pictures and videos of the lake area where residents are basically boating over supplies to the west side of Nosmina Lake to where, because there's a bunch of people that are kind of landlocked over there.
They're still trapped. Yeah, I think it's 150 of them, and I mean it's great because they're choosing to stay. They're not leaving. And yeah, they're taking care of each other out there, which is incredible. But yeah, I saw it too. That it's pretty awesome. Those poor guys have been through the mill with this winter. They've been trapped at least 3 times, I think.
Wow.
And hopefully not tomorrow. I mean, hopefully it doesn't. I have 41 is still closed, so they were hoping to open it this week, but we have rain. We have another storm coming. So is that going to affect that as well? I don't know.
Wow.
I hope not, but we lost some trees yesterday just from the winds. So I don't know. I don't have great news to tell you about the weather.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we all take it day by day right now, and we know it's either going to be rainy or it's going to be sunny, one or the other. So
Exactly.
we definitely have that.
And the good news is, I mean, if you see the lakes and the reservoirs and all that stuff, I don't think it's been that full for years.
A long time.
So, I mean, we're going to be very happy. The flowers are going to bloom like crazy, the wildflowers. That's great news. So we have things to look forward to.
Yep. Can't wait for
That's
summer.
the good news too. But what is this thing with people are eating dog food on purpose?
Let's try it. Let's all give it a try.
That seriously grossed me out. When I was a kid, I ate 5-star cat food when I was like 2.
Meow.
Yeah, no, this is bodybuilders. So we're when Mike comes back on the show, we're gonna do a taste test with him. We're gonna do a taste test with dry top
I don't know if I can
ramen.
watch that one this early in the morning.
Yeah, well, he says he's going to the gym all the time, so he's not eating eating any type of animal products. So we should be good because this is not animal products, right?
It's not. I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know.
All right,
So
Lori.
Be safe. Have a good day. Enjoy today and then tonight. Remember, I think it's right after midnight. They're stating that that's when it'll start.
Okay.
So again, if you have, be ready for power outages. Be ready for everything.
Great.
Hopefully it'll miss us. It could do a drive-by, but it
Okay.
doesn't look like it by the weather report.
Sounds good, Lori. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do for us, and be safe out there.
Thank you, Lori.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Good to see you, Eric, on the TV.
Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hold on now. We're going crazy.
Uh-oh. Looking sharp.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, we got
Whoa.
some. This is some heavy duty graphics
Oh my
going on.
God, dude.
What is going on here?
Hang on a second. We're gonna get out of this real quick.
But as always, Lori is on the scenes out there, putting all the information of what's happening in the North County. And if you don't follow her page, go over there to Slow County News on Facebook, and follow it, because between her and I think like 6 or 7 others, they're posting updates for different things all the time.
Hourly, like minutes.
Yeah.
Like if there's a big thing going on, they post it immediately. So
Yeah,
it's a good source of information for the North County.
It's definitely pretty wild. And that thing, I think I'm going to try to get Robert on here this week, which is doing a lot of that stuff there out at Heritage Ranch, going back and forth in his boat for
We should go out there. We should
helping
take
people.
We should take your boat out there.
Oh gosh, no.
And
Have you seen? No, I'm not.
you don't
taking,
want to do that?
No.
You don't want to take your boat on the lake?
Not right now, man. That boat, that lake is black,
Oh.
and there's logs. I mean, you'll just run across a tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. You didn't go on that hike with us.
No. I was
We-
too busy drinking and eating donuts.
So we're gonna have to go back out to the lakes, because we haven't been out there in about 3-4 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And there was at the main marina, there was during a storm, it kind of washes onto the shore, debris and stuff like that.
Right.
There was trees. I mean, there's so much wood along the banks right there in the main marina. That's just the main marina. That's just a short area that I saw.
Right.
Just washed up. I'm talking trees. I'm talking big trees. Big trees. But there was
Did you
just
see trees? You saw trees.
big trees, guys.
trees.
There's trees,
Big
guys.
trees.
There's trees out at the lake.
There's trees? Yeah. So you mean there's trees on the lake?
Be careful. There's
Okay.
trees on the lake, in the lake, around the lake, under the lake. There's trees everywhere.
That's not good because, I mean, yeah, you hit the tree and you get stuck under the tree branch. It's dangerous, man.
Yeah. You don't want to be anywhere around the tree.
No trees.
But anyways, long story short, I'm not taking my boat out because I'm not gonna wipe out a tree with my prop, and then now I don't have a boat for the summer like last
That
year.
would suck. Hey, so we do have some rain coming our way. It sounds like we got till the end of April. We're supposed to be getting rain, just like rivers. What are they called? Atmospheric
The
rivers.
atmospheric river.
Just coming in one after another. Just here we go. More rain
All right,
until the end of April. So
Why? What do we got going on for this week for weather-wise?
weather. That's a good question. Let me find if we hit the right button
we
here.
know it's cloudy today, and
So today is going to be cloudy, high of 59. Tomorrow's going to be rainy, high of 53. Wednesday, rainy, high of 55. Thursday, semi-cloudy, 59. On Friday, semi-cloudy. Saturday, 58. Sunday, 58. And Monday, 57. And hopefully we have some sunshine, like a 70-degree day after that. That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
you know what's so funny is literally we're bitching that we don't have sun right now
Right.
and heat, and then when it flips the switch and it's hot as hell,
Oh, it's
and it's
gonna be over.
115,
It's going to be game on.
we're gonna be bitching that it's hot and we want the rain again. So we just can't be satisfied.
Yeah, but I like those days because I sit in the front yard with my underwear on and just White Claws everywhere
Nice.
and vodka.
White
So,
Claws.
White Claws and vodka, man. It's just that's what you got to drink.
So if you drink White Claws, you have to sit in your front yard with your underwear on.
That's the best way to do it.
All right, guys. I need to find out if anybody else does this method.
And if I have my camouflage Speedo on, you can't see me at all, so it doesn't matter.
Do you guys listeners sit outside in your front yard, drink your White Claw in your underwear,
Sure.
and yell at cars for speeding?
I do that.
Do you do that?
Oh, I'm a total. Hey, guys, slow down!
Slow down.
Yeah, totally slow down.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, you know what else you can do in your underwear and White Claw?
I can think of many things.
You could actually rent the cabin that Rip stays in on Yellowstone.
Oh, Rip's cabin.
Yeah, Rip and
okay.
Beth's cabin.
Oh, yeah, look at
So
that.
you can actually rent cabins on the Yellowstone Ranch in Montana.
I bet you that thing's booked out till like 2026.
I think it would be, well, it's a real working ranch.
Right, yeah.
Okay, the set of it, and I mean, pretty much everything that they use in Yellowstone is all pretty much real.
Well, we should probably call them tomorrow on the show and ask them, if they have availability, first of all, and then how much it costs, and will Beth be there drinking vodka in a swim trough?
Well, you know what? I don't see a phone number on here, but I think that would be fun.
That would be
here we
great.
go. Here we go. Chief Joseph Ranch on their website.
Uh-huh.
So we could actually do that. So
We should call them tomorrow. We should try to just get involved and say, hey, we want to be involved in this, and we want to stay at the ranch. Will Beth be there?
nice. We got Rip's cabin. We got Lee's cabin. We got Trapper cabin. These are all the locations that were used for filming at the ranch.
I wonder if we could stay in the bunkhouse. Because that's like, how many people? 5 or 6 people in the bunkhouse we could take?
Barns, including corrals, arena, round pen, bunkhouse, and fields. Yeah. So we actually could. So maybe what we could do is we could. You know what I'm going to do? You know how you always see those posters up in like different places? It's like, hey, go spend 2 weeks in Sweden with I know the Chamber of Commerce does some stuff. To where you can spend like $3,000, $4,000 per person, and you go on this trip with like this whole group.
Okay, so wait a second. What's Up North County goes to the Yellowstone.
Yes.
And we take like 30 people with us.
Yes.
That sounds like a great idea. I like that idea.
Yes. So we basically, I'll orchestrate this trip with this, and we'll take, however many people we can. So they might say 10 or 15 people.
Right.
To where it's going to cost X amount of dollars, including, round trip airfare, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And we're gonna go stay at the Yellowstone. How cool would that be?
We're going to the Yellowstone.
Would that be cool? Would that be bitchin'?
Yeah, dude, I think that would be rad. I think, dude, could you imagine?
I think we could pull this off.
We could find out where the train station actually is. Here's the problem about Yellowstone, though. A lot of those places that are, in the show aren't actually in Yellowstone. They're staged elsewhere. So we'd probably be okay on the ranch, but if we wanted to go see other things, that's probably not going to be there.
I don't think that's true because one of my good friends, my childhood friends, lives in Texas.
Okay.
And Taylor Sheridan and the Four Sixes is right down the road from them.
Oh.
And so he's a bartender at one of these bars, whatever you call them back there, saloons. It's much bigger than that, but
Pub, whatever.
Yeah, but he's a bartender there, and the scene where Beth was in the bar with that big backdrop of the bar and the whole inside that was filmed there.
Okay.
And Taylor Sheridan lives, he said, about 6 miles from where he works.
Okay.
And they frequent there quite often.
Well, maybe we need to talk to him about getting Taylor Sheridan on the phone, or have him come in here.
Well,
have him stay in the Airbnb. We got Wine Travelers Hideaway.
Who, Taylor Sheridan?
Hell yeah. Yeah, let's get him out here.
All right, so I think we can do this. I'm going to work on this whole concept of going to the Yellowstone with a group of What's Up North County people, and we're going to go to the Yellowstone, and has anybody seen City Slickers?
A long time
Remember
ago.
City Slickers?
I do, yeah.
So let's do that. Let's plan a weekend somewhere fun like that, and let's take some cities.
Here's
Slickers.
the problem. We live in Templeton. We live in the North County, man. We are not city slickers.
I know, but
for the most part.
There's some people that's never really truly seen like a steer or been up close to a horse. Matter of fact, I'll find a picture. A friend of mine has never touched a horse before until about 4 years ago over to a buddy of mine's house, and he was so beside himself that he was trying to get on the horse. But anyways.
He didn't get on the horse?
That did not work out. That was about 11:30 at night.
All you got to do is get on and go.
And we were just trying to get home.
on and go.
So there you have it, guys. We're going to do the What's Up North County trip to Yellowstone.
Whoop, whoop.
So if you are into that, comment down below and say, I'm in.
People are already commenting.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're saying laugh out loud, city slickers.
Yeah, I think that would be absolutely awesome. We would just come rolling in with our Templeton swag.
You think they would play the intro music as we're rolling in?
Probably. Well, Mike still has the intro Morning Brew music coming to us. Right?
Yeah, that was.
We're still waiting on that, Mike Brady.
Yeah.
I think we'll never see that. All right,
yeah, I don't see it coming anytime soon.
So yeah, let's check this out. I'm going to see, and we're going to figure out what else we can do here at the Yellowstone and make a trip back there.
Okay.
Stay there for a week.
That would be rad.
That would be fun.
That'd be cool.
So what else we got, Eric?
Let's see. We got some local stuff. I mean, you go ahead. You take me along the journey.
So this other crazy thing that's going on, if you guys have heard about this, the Pentagon says that the mothership could send mini probes to Earth anytime. They say that this has been happening randomly, but they're starting to be a little bit more convincing.
Okay.
So the Pentagon officials released a draft document saying that the aliens could be visiting our solar system.
No kidding.
And release probes to study planets like Earth.
Huh.
Okay, so let's think about everything that's been happening in our world in the last 3 years.
Right.
Okay, this could happen.
This could happen.
This could be another thing. It goes, okay, I get it. I mean, you got the whole world shuts down.
Yeah.
Right. And my wife showed me a clip from Cheers back in the 90s, maybe late 80s. Cheers.
Okay.
Remember Cheers?
Yeah, I know
Where
Cheers.
everybody knows your name. And it was a complete little clip that talked about a guy came in, said that he works at a lab. They're basically formulating these viruses and this and that. And everybody's like, oh, cool, no big deal. And then as soon as he left, they did a complete swab of the whole bar, spraying Lysol. It was just funny as hell because it was like, now that you have the Simpsons and the Cheers that have references of the world craziness now.
Right.
But in the last 3 years, you've had all this crazy stuff. So the aliens coming into our solar system,
Right.
I think that could really happen.
Okay, so all right. So aliens freak me out. I don't know about you, but do you believe in ghosts?
No ghosts.
Okay,
I don't believe in ghosts.
But aliens freak me out, man. I don't know. If I saw something coming out of the sky like that, I don't know what I would do. What would you do? What do you do?
I think it's just another one of those, folk stories that don't have any merit.
I don't know. Our military is saying, our Air Force is seeing fast, low flying objects. I mean, all kinds of stuff's going on, man.
Yeah, but
UFOs.
what does UFO stand for?
Unidentified flying object.
Yes. And ET, okay, so ET, fact or fiction?
E.T.?
ET.
I look like E.T. when I leave out of the bar like Friday night. Just, nyeh.
But ET, fact or fiction?
Dude.
That's a Steven Spielberg, iconic movie.
But I think that's off of the whole Roswell thing, because they actually have alien figures or aliens in Roswell. So, I mean, I think that was all off of that, wasn't it? That could be. I don't actually. I'm talking out of my.
I don't know, but you know what? We
here.
should call a friend of mine. She lives in Roswell. She really good. Another childhood friend. And if we could get the whole alien concept of Roswell, of what they think and why this is such a tourist attraction.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I believe in it, but I believe that I believe we could probably make a UFO. You know what I mean? To make it look like a UFO and fly around. I believe in that.
Other forms of life out there in the solar system.
Yeah.
So it's not the whole Men in Black.
Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But if I saw them coming, I don't know what the hell I'd do. I just don't know.
Would they be friendly or would they be evil?
I think they'd just be completely pissed off. I'd be like, you guys are idiots. We're taking over.
There was another TV movie years ago that was called, it was with Dan Aykroyd, and he had a big long head. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, I do.
It was,
they talked all funny and stuff.
yeah, I forget the name of that. But I mean,
Coneheads.
no, was it Coneheads?
I think it was Coneheads. I think it was Coneheads. I think it was actually called Coneheads.
Something Martians or something.
Oh.
Anyways.
Maybe they had Coneheads. I don't know.
But like I said, I think this theory has been out there for a long time, and I think it was back way before cell phones, way before internet, that somebody saw a shooting star and said that was an alien ship. And I think that's where this whole theory came from.
Huh.
So
Yes. Clint Amy says Coneheads.
Conehead.
Clint, you know the movie. You know the movie, Clint. Thank you. So yes, Coneheads was the movie. So we should probably dress up like Coneheads when they all arrive. So when we see that ship or that alien UFO object in the sky, we'll just go get like molds of Coneheads and hope to God they don't probe us.
You know what's funny is we should talk to Clint at Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting about the whole bodybuilding and dog food concept.
Well, Clint is definitely not serving dog food because he gave me some meat when we went down there and I cooked that stuff up. Man, that was delicious. It was really good. I'll have to give you some. I made extra.
And that was fun too.
Yeah.
Kind of going down there and cutting up the meat and cutting up the steer.
Yeah.
And so Clint, you're watching. Obviously, thank you. That was awesome. And I want to definitely do that again.
Yeah.
I think the whole concept of it, of understanding how your meat is cut and what you can get out of a certain cut of a steer.
Yes.
Fillets. You got your round eye. You got your all this stuff. So that was fun.
Try to.
But I think so. What they do is they might take all that stuff that they were throwing away because it was trash. That becomes your 99-cent hot dogs, right?
Dude, Don't you remember? You took that stuff.
No,
You're
I took.
the one that took it all in a bag home.
Okay, I did. I took some of the fat. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
That's for the chicharrones.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
Which
that's
chicharrones? I don't know, man.
That's-
I've never had like beef chicharrones. I don't know.
Okay, so come Friday night football in Templeton, you're gonna come across the street to the compound. We're gonna
Okay.
barbecue, and I'm gonna cook beef chicharrones.
Okay.
Okay, it's so delicious, and you're gonna be like, I can't believe I'm eating just straight fat with a little bit of meat on it. And you'll be sold, and
I'll have my White Claw handy.
you'll want, get your underwear on, and you'll be white clawing it up with chicharrones.
Sweet.
So,
Sweet.
all right, we got one last one.
Yes.
To talk about.
What is it?
We have scholarships.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so scholarships are available in North County women returning to school. So that's pretty cool. So the deadline is May 5th. So North County women looking to continue their college or trade studies have the opportunity to receive financial assistance from the Atascadero branch of American Association of University of Women. So the scholarship applications are available at the Atascadero AAUW, which is the American Association of University of Women website. Deadline is May 5th.
All right.
So, ladies, if you want to go back to school, finish your degree, finish something, change careers, look up this website, which is Atascadero, the Atascadero American Association of University Women.
Yes.
So they have financial aid, and talking with a lot of these different businesses and organizations, there is tons of money that is out there every year that never gets picked up.
Yes.
For grants, for scholarships, for cool, right now we got kids, finishing up high school, getting ready to go to college, needing assistance for that. And there's tons and tons of grants and scholarships out there that never ever get applied for or don't get absorbed because people don't know about them.
Yeah, they don't know about them.
So hopefully we can, kind of create a scholarship area for people to go and click on and apply for these scholarships, because there's a lot just right here in the North County.
I think you're right. I think it's great. I think it's a good opportunity, just for people to get back up and on their feet and get better jobs out there in the North County. I think it's great. It's good for our community.
So if you went to school right now, what would that be for?
If I went to school right now, wow.
Like if you wanted to change your career,
Right.
and you wanted to not make wine, you didn't want to do this What's Up North County producing stuff. What would be the thing that you would want to wrap your head around and focus on?
I don't know. I kind of like what I'm doing right now. It's not that bad of a gig. So, but I guess if I had a choice to do something, probably be like a vet. I'd probably want to be a vet.
A veterinarian?
A veterinarian, large animal veterinarian. Go like to Africa and help out elephants and stuff like that. I don't know. Just whatever.
Nice.
I didn't like school when I was growing up, so I don't know. That's a hard question for me.
Would you do the Jim Carrey act from what was that, Pet Detective?
The rhinoceros?
Yeah. where he goes inside? Maybe not.
I'd do it. What the hell, That was kind of sick. He was all greasy and stuff, but hey, wherever floats your boat.
Awesome. Well, cool. Well, let's get out of here.
What do you think? Let's get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's 8:30. We have a lot of big plans for the day. We got a lot of rain starting tonight, so buckle up. We're supposed to get another 2 inches.
Yes.
The lakes are filling, guys. We've got so much water. There's water in vineyards. If you get on the freeway heading towards Atascadero from Templeton, and you look to the right, there is a lake down there that I don't foresee drying up for several weeks.
Wow.
So, like I said, there's water, there's ponds, there's nowhere for the water to go. It's like taking a sponge and filling it up with water and then putting it in more water. It doesn't do anything. So
and trees.
and
lots
trees.
of trees.
Trees are falling
Trees
over
are
like
falling
crazy.
everywhere.
I'm surprised that we only lost one tree this winter, so far.
Right.
Unfortunately, it didn't land on the truck that I wanted it to.
Oh.
And we definitely tried to position it around so that way, it's like, oh, that tree looks like it's going to fall. No.
What truck is that?
That's the white truck.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Oh.
we'll get into that if the company doesn't take care of what they're supposed to take care of, and then
Right.
I'll slam them right here.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, it was a pleasure being your co-host today and producer and whatever else I do here. And, yeah, it's nice to be a little hungover and have a little chat with you. So
Nice. Well, you got your Jack Nicholson glasses on, so
I needed them because it's too damn bright.
now that we know why Jack Nicholson wears those glasses all the
Yeah.
time, because he's hung chow.
All right, look at camera one. Get us out of here.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew on this Monday morning. Thank producer Eric for filling in today and bringing us all the information and all the cool stuff over the weekend and what we have to look forward to this week. But guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors of the show. We have Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, El Red Rooster, Kennedy Club Fitness, Amy and Jamie's Place, Airflow Filter Services, and now Pacific 805 Spas, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.